Question 5. So, first part of the question is complete the square. So let's complete this square. So 2x squared plus 4x plus 9. Right, how do I complete the square? So first of all, I'm going to look at this part just here. So I've got x squared plus 2x. Let's just park that 9 out of the way for a moment. And now let's think about how we can write this. So that's x plus 1 squared. And we need to take away 1 from that because you're going to have like one squared too many. And all of that needs to be multiplied by 2. And then we've got the plus 9. And then let's multiply this out. Got x plus 1 squared. And you're going to have minus 2 plus 9. So that's going to give us plus 7. There we go. There's part A done. Right, part B. Part B is asking me to sketch this curve. So let's have a little think about what we got. Well, we just got a basic quadratic, haven't we? Look, all right, and it's a nice happy quadratic. So let's just think about what's going to happen. So I know it's going to go like that. So I need to identify key points on it. Well, when x is 0, I should be able to tell you just by looking at this figure up here. When x is 0, the answer is 9, isn't it? So I know it's going to go through 0, 9. And if I'm looking at this, this also gives me the minimum point, the turning point. So when x is minus 1, because that makes that 0, the answer will be 7. So I know it's going to go through minus 1, 7. So it's going to look something like that. And identify that 9 on there as well. All right. Now part C. Let's have a look at part C. It says describe fully the transformation that maps the curve. Well, let's just move this so you can see it, the equation, right, onto this other one. Okay, right. The trick here is to make this look a bit more like this. And the problem is here. It says 4 times x. And here it's saying times x minus 2. So if I can make that an x minus 2, then I've got something to go with. So let's just look at that gx for a minute and just think about how we can write it. It's just a clever little trick here. So let me just write it down for you. Right. So let's change this. So it says x minus 2 here. So I've got 4 x minus 2. All right. Now I need to make it the same. I'm going to get minus 8 there. So if I add 5 to it, it's going to be the same as what we've got above. All right, so that is the same as that. Now if we have a quick look at the function of x, just write that underneath. What have you got? You've got 2x squared plus 4x plus 9. Right, what's the difference to go from here to here? Well, it's the x minus 2, and I'm going to be taking away 4. So think about the x minus 2, what difference that makes. That moves it the opposite way to what you initially think. All right, so it doesn't move it to the left, it's going to move it to the right. So that part moves it 2 places to the right, and then I want to go 9 to 5. So in other words, I'm moving it 4 down. So we're going to translate by this vector, 2 minus 4. Now, the last part of the question, I'll just squeeze it in over here for you. So the last part says find the range of this function just here. Well, actually, I'll do it up here, it'll be easier. So to find the range, that's the different possible answers that we could actually have. So think about what the smallest answer possible is here. The smallest answer possible is 7. So 21 divided by 7. So therefore, 3 is quite significant. So 21 divided by 7. So our our function hx cannot be, just think about that 3. So I'm only, that's the smallest that that can be, is 7. So I'm going to be looking at, it's always going to be bigger than 7, isn't it? So 21 divided by a number that's more than 7. So therefore, it must be less than or equal to 7. Now, if you think, well, it could go up to any number. It could be like 1,000,000. So 21 divided by 1,000,000 is just 0. So, but it will never quite be 0 because 21 divided by like 20 billion is still something. So it's never going to quite be 0. So the answer is this.